So this phone right here was released on the 16th of March in 2018, and we're going to be talking about how it performs in day-to-day use in 2020. Now this is my daily driver now, as I switched from my iPhone X to Android. As you guys may know, I made a video about it not too long ago. But my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, sadly, I dropped it and the screen ended up cracking to the point where I can't use it anymore. And I was looking up pricing for screen repairs, and obviously with Samsung repairs, the device is usually more expensive to repair for screens, especially because there's a different process of the way you do it. You have to replace the whole casing near enough. So it was about £250 in the UK to fix that issue with my display. I didn't really want to get a different display, like some people would rather have a LCD display rather than an OLED. I would rather have the actual Samsung screen, so I opted instead to get a second-hand used Samsung. So I came around on the market on eBay. Now these sometimes do go for around £300, and I got mine for £200, which is because I got it on an auction. I believe this is really easy to get, so is this a good option in 2020 for around £200? And today we're going to be discussing that through this video. How the camera holds up today, how the software holds up, things that I've tried, and tips and tricks to kind of make it more accessible in this current year. So with that being said, let's get on with the video. A lot of the phones in 2020 that are being released often come with multiple lenses. However, the Samsung Galaxy S9 has a 12 megapixel rear camera. Now this will really struggle to hold up with the latest phones, especially with your iPhone 11 Pro Max, which has 3 lenses, and even a lot of the Samsungs that you can get nowadays. So it will struggle against the phones that have multiple lenses. So just bear that in mind. However, you can still take great shots with this camera. This shouldn't really discourage you from buying a Samsung Galaxy S9, especially because when you think about the price and you think about how good the camera actually still is, it just struggles to hold up with the cameras that are being released. So as you guys know, I used to have an iPhone X, and I way prefer the experience for the Samsung Galaxy S9. I've noticed a couple things that you can do with the Android UI 2 update. I never actually knew this because I'm not really an Android person. I was trying to find the beta, and it turns out it is already released. Now what this enables me to do is change my navigation settings to the point where I use gesture settings rather than the button. I had to keep swiping up and then press the button, and it was just a really horrible way of using the interface. However, when you use gestures, I just find that it's so much easier. Now with the front camera, I was a little disappointed. It's only 8 megapixels. However, I was noticing that a lot of the photos are grainy, and I'm not really too keen on using it for selfies. I'd much rather use an iPhone. The image processing on the iPhones are definitely a lot better, so the cameras usually tend to be better on the iPhone. So similar to the iPhone X, the Samsung Galaxy S9 has a 5.8-inch display. However, with the Samsung you're getting a Super AMOLED display, whereas on iPhone, but with Samsung you usually get more saturated colours, so it has a better viewing experience. In my opinion, the colours on my Samsung are insane. Even loading up Netflix, I know that sounds crazy, but the red just really pops. A lot of the colours are just full and bright, whereas on the iPhone I feel like it's a little bit dim sometimes. And you might not know what I'm talking about, but use a Samsung for over an hour and watch a movie on it or something like that, and you'll notice the difference straight away. Answering the question, does this phone hold up in 2020? Now I've been using it as my daily driver, and I don't really notice any stutters or anything like that. The phone still receives updates, security updates and different things like that. Of course, it might not be supported for much longer because Android do struggle to keep up support with their phones. I think it would be better if you got an iPhone, because the support for the devices generally are lasting longer, whereas Android, they usually stop the updates. But I still believe that it's a good competitor in the phone market, and it's really ideal for someone that wants a cheap phone. Give me some suggestions down below in the comments, as this may help me come out with more content more suited for my audience. And with that being said guys, it's been TechDot, and I'm out. Peace.